Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Read Fate Stay Night. There was someone following us in that park that was incredibly scary, but we decided to continue walking around town. You know, as you do. It's night now, which is now the time for spooky things to happen. We tour the important places, really dragging our observer around, having dinner along the way, and bring things to a conclusion. Oh man, can you imagine, like, saying table for two? Oh wait, I guess you can just be there in spirit form, table for one. That's sad. Or, I don't know what's more sad, the idea of ordering a table for two and having no one sit there, or ordering a table for one knowing that, like, you have some... I'm overthinking this. We've been walking a lot, and it's now 7. At this time of night, our destination should give us the best view. We're going to the lookout point. Whoa! Less of a lookout point and more on top of a city. I was expecting over on a hill, but no, we're on top of a building, a strong wind. The tallest building in Shinto. The view from the rooftop of this building is a fitting end for this day.
どう？ここなら見通しがいいでしょ、あーちゃん。は
あ、将来君と付き合う男に同情するな。よくもまあ、ここまで好き勝手連れ回してくれたものだ。
This is just them one-upping each other, isn't it?
あ？何か言った、あーちゃん。
素直な感想を少し。と、確かにいい場所だ。初めからここに来れば歩き回る必要もなかったのだが。
But Archer, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. We had to go to creepy Everyone Died Park.
何言ってるのよ。確かに見晴らしはいいけど、ここからわかるのは街の前景だけじゃない。実際にその場に行かないと街の作りはわからないわ。
そうでもないが、アーチャーのクラスは伊達ではないぞ。旧兵は目が良くなければ務まらん。
But apparently you can fire a gun with an eye patch just fine, of course. Hey, Metal Gear Solid.
そうなの？それじゃあ、ここから家が見える？あーちゃん。
いや、さすがに隣町までは見えない。せいぜい橋あたりまでだな。
嘘？タイルって橋のタイル？
That's not just good. His eyesight could match the telescopes you find on these rooftops.
びっくり。アーチャーって本当にアーチャーなんだ。
リン、まさかとは思うが、君、私をバカにしているんじゃないだろうな。
そんなわけないでしょ。たださ、あなたってアーチャーって言われには弓使いっぽくないから、つい勘違いしてただけ。
For one, he's not green. He does not have a pointed hat, nor a twirly mustache.
それは問題発言だ。帰ってから追求しよう。
That's a horrible sentence. I shall question you further on this matter when we get home. Oh, has that ever been said in good circumstances? It seems Archer has taken a liking to the view as he falls silent. He's probably working out the town's layout. I can't interrupt him while he's surveying the battlefield. I leave Archer's side and move to the edge of the building. That seems like a bad idea. All I can see with my eyesight is the lights below the building. Like the headlights of cars in the streets and the people going home after work. I can't tell what kind of cars or what kinds of people they are. I can see them, but still not see them. It's like noticing someone is watching me before, but not being able to see the watcher.
少なくとも神道を根城にしている奴が一人いる。
Strain my eyes and stare below me. There are 7 masters in all. I still don't know who the masters are, nor which servants they command. Right now, I assume all the masters are walking around town, collecting information on other masters. Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on me. There's no reaction from my command spell. I just feel someone's eyes on me.
下？
Look down. Many people walking around on the road. Among them is a person. One person is looking at me as if I'm looking up at the moon, or as if looking up at the moon. I can't tell for sure who it is. Can't tell for sure, but I still know who it is. It's surprising. What's he doing at this kind of time? 7 p.m.? Like going out for a midnight's, like a not even midnight, but a post-supper snack?
敵を見つけたのか?
Archer calls out to me as if sensing my excitement.
別にただの知り合い。私たちには関係のない一
It
般人
was
よ。
protagonist man, who I am still incredibly surprised we're not. I answer, unable to hide my irritation, and leave the place to where I was standing. There's no way he could have seen me from the ground. He must have been looking up at the building by coincidence. Oh, it doesn't mean I was noticed. Still, I'm angry that I let him see me acting as a magus. Yeah, I guess. Something to be mad about, I guess. By the time we get back to Miyama City, it's already past 9 o'clock. Unlike Shinto, Miyama City is an old residential district. No one walks around after 9, and the town grows quiet as midnight. That would be so nice.
こんなところね。街の作りは大体わかった？
ん？ああ。街のことならわかる。あと。
なら今日はここまでね。私もまだ本調子じゃないし、家に戻って休みましょう。
Climb the road up the gentle hill, and there's someone walking in front of us.
あれ、さくら？
This is bad. I don't want to see her right now.
リン、何を隠れている？
黙ってて。うん。今日は
It's not
学校
even,
休んだ
I
し
don't want her to know
あんま
that
り
I'm
顔
out
を
here
合わ
with
せ
my
たくない
spiritual
の。
energy. It's, oh no, I skipped school. I'm gonna get in big trouble if I'm seen. As I speak, I look at the figure ahead of us. On the road, there's the well-known first-year student and a foreigner I don't know. Okay. Wait. Hold up. What? That is the highest crotch. And then where does his... Like, I can't tell where the belt line is. What? There's something so incredibly off with this dude's look. Huh. But he does look like a blonde Yuna Urkami. Okay. Foreigner. Foreigner in Japan. Oh, well, no, this is a foreigner district, so... You're talking about something. It seems the foreigner is talking to Sakura against her wishes.
リン、知り合いとは外国人の方か？
いいえ、知らない。この辺りは洋館が多いから、どっかよそから遊びに来てるんじゃない？
I say that much, then scold myself for being too soft where that girl is involved.
あ、じゃあ、あいつ人間？
さあ、実態はあるから人間なのだろう。少なくともサーバントではない。
そうよね。マスターでもないし、ただの血は喧嘩か。
Still, I know she's not the kind of girl to get into trouble with a guy.
二人とも言ったな。女は坂を登っていく。男は。
Blonde guy goes down the road we came up. Whomst be the blonde man?
それじゃああなたはここを使って。私はもう眠るけど、何か質問はある？
とりわけ重要な疑問はない。すぐに戦闘を仕掛けない君の判断は正しいよ。
Boy, he is
魔力の回復を行うべきだ。
right to the point.
え、それじゃあ明日、今朝の紅茶をよろしくね。
I'm starting to warm up a bit, asking for tea. Fatigue hits me hard once I walk into my room.
そうだ、眠る前にきれいに連絡しないと。
That annoying priest. He'll already be getting ready to call in the substitute magus. I don't really care about that, but he is my guardian, so I should at least do the right thing.
電話と。
I dial the number, and soon the fake priest picks up. Oh, so he's fake, okay.
きれい？ 私だけど昨日サーバントと契約したから正式にマスター登録お願い。
A brief silence. Kirei's silence has enough pressure to stress you out, even over the phone.
いいだろう。ではどうする？一度こちらに顔を出さないか？君のご両親から預かっているものもある。君がマスターになった場合にのみ、成人前に伝えてほしいと頼まれているのだが。
Man, playing video games for so many years has made the words, I have something to give you and received just stick out to me in every text, because you know that's when you're getting the good thing. Now, this isn't one of those RPG types, but still, they still jump out at me.
ああ、それって父さんの遺言のこと？それならもう解読して手に入れたからいいわ。それじゃ気が向いたらお邪魔するからよろしく。
待てリン。マスターになったのなら。
I hang up, not hearing him out, which seems like a terrible idea. Listening to Kirei's lecture while I'm tired won't help me recover my magical energy.
さて、これで準備は終わりっと。
All that's left to do is sleep. When I wake up next, it should be a completely different morning. 10 years ago. What? Oh, 10 years. Okay. Weird transition. The Holy Grail War, in which my father competed as a master and was defeated. Now I'm entering that same battle. Do we know what she'd wish for? Probably not, huh? A tutu. So, after breakfast, I clearly explain my immediate plans.
何？学校に行くだと？
Yeah, man. Gotta. It's all part of the appeal of the genre.
ええ、何か問題あるかしら、あっちゃ。
問題はないが、しかし。
Archer hesitates, but does not object. Must have realized yesterday that I'm not the type to take back my decisions. I can kind of tell without him saying so. Archer is sarcastic, but he has an honest side to him. It seems he won't complain about something he's accepted. Yes, in other words, he's faithful in an awkward way. This is my conclusion, more of an intuition, after watching Archer for all of yesterday.
リン、マスターになったからには常に敵マスターを警戒しなくてはならない。学校という場は不意の襲撃に備えにくい場所だろ。
Okay, I need to choose my words very carefully here. I was gonna make a joke about the United States of America and the current political situation, but I've decided to not.
そんなことはないけどね。いいあっちゃ。私はマスターになったからって今までの生活を変える気はないわ。それにマスター同士の戦いは人目を避けるものでしょ。それなら人目につく学校にいれば不意打ちされることはまずないと思うけど。
Or you get the freak who decides that the Holy Grail prize is worth more than the public eye, so...
そうか。リンがそう決めたのなら私は従うだけだ。だが霊体化して君の護衛をするぐらいはいいのだろうな。
当たり前じゃない。学校に限らず外に出るときはそばにいてもらうからね。マスターを守るのもサーバントの役割なんだから。頼りにしてるわ。
Slight shades of, I mean, this is a 2018 thing I'm talking about here, but reminds me of it, watched an anime called Yuna and the Haunted Hot Spring, about a dude who sees ghosts, and he goes to school and the ghost follows, and it's just him there, and he'll just talk with the ghost, and everyone's like, what is with this guy? And he's just like, yeah, I just talk to ghosts. And everyone there's like, you're weird, and it's horrible, don't watch it.
それを聞いて安心した。信頼に応えるのは騎士の務め。せいぜい期待に沿うとしよう。だがリン、もしもの話だが、その安全な場所に敵がいたとしたらどうする？
何？学校にマスターがいるかもしれないってかて？
I mean, you are school age, so there is a chance that there are other school age ones.
そうだ。 確かに学び屋には生
Oh,
徒
and
と教師以外
teachers
は
too,
入
I
りに
guess,
くいが
yeah.
すでに内部の者がマスターだとしたら厄介ではないのか。
Okay, what about that creepy looking homeroom teacher? He looks like he could be one.
それはないんじゃないかな。この町には魔術師の家系は遠坂とあと一つしかないの。そのあと一つって
Boy,
いう家
this
系は落ちぶれて
probably
るし、
seems
マスター
very
にもなってない
important.
し。
This seems incredibly important, I think.
マスターになっていないとどうしてわかる？
あのね、うち以外に魔術師の家系がいるんなら真っ先に確かめるのは当然でしょ。そいつマスターにはなってなかったし、あっちの家系の後継者にはマスターになるだけの魔力がないから無視して構わないわ。
そうか。つまり凛の通う学校にはもう一人魔術師がいるのだな。だがマスターになれるほどの魔力を持ち合わせていないと。
そうい
Wonder
う
if
こ
that's a
と。
character we've met so
だ
far.
から他のマスターは外からやってくる連中が大半のはず。そんな連中が学校にまでやってくることはないでしょう。
まあ今の段階ではな。だが凛、何事にも例外は存在する。もし学校に君が知らない魔
As
術
you
師がい
said,
たと
there's
し
a
た
lot
ら
of weird foreigners who come to this area. So hey, okay, you know.
だからいないってば。魔術師っていうのは他の同業に敏感なの。1年も同じ学校にいたらね、どんなに隠してて
We're
も魔術師の
totally
存
gonna
在
get a
は感じ取
mysterious
れる。
transfer student, huh?
断言するけど、うちの学校に魔術師は2人しかいないわ。そのうちの1人が私で、もう1人はマスターになるだけの力がない魔術師見習いなの。わかった？アーチャーの用心はただの杞憂よ。そんなこと絶対にありえないんだから。
だからもしもの話だ。物事には常に裏目が存在する。本来ありえざることが起こるのもまた運命だ。もしそういった事態になった場合、私に八つ当たりをするのだけは思いとどまってほしいと言っているのだ。
So to quote card captor Sakura, expect the unexpected. Which, as a kid, I had to rack my brain around what does that even mean? Because it seems a bit like a paradox until you realize it's not. Archer smiles dryly, kinda doing a bit of a Constanza face. Just that action makes me want to take it out on him, but if I did, I would be late for school.
そんなことあるわけないじゃない。もしもの話っていうのは起きないからもしもの話なのよ。もしそんなことになったら、その時は私の見通しが甘かったってだけなんだから。
よし、確かに聞いたぞ。それでは行こうか、リン。君の学び屋まで30分。そろそろ出なければ間に合わない時間帯だ。
Oh man, he's now my GPS, huh? Telling me how long it takes to get places. He's gonna tell me there's heavy traffic on 3rd Ave?
もしもの話って本当にあるのね。
What? Wait, what?
ああ、私も驚いている。いや、何事もケチをつけておくものだな。思わぬところで役に立った。
As soon as we pass the school's main gate, we joke around like that. Around us are students heading to classrooms, and it's almost time for homeroom. Okay, they were joking around. In the crowd of people rushing into the school building, we stand dumbfounded.
空気がよどんでるどころの話じゃない。
Oh
もう
no!
結界が張られて
Huh.
ない。
完全にではないが、すでに準備は始まっているようだな。
Somebody's setting this up.
ここまで派手にやっているということは、よほどの大物か。
とんでもない素人ね。異常を感じさせる結界なんて三流だもの。やるんなら仕掛ける時まで隠し通しておくのが一流よ。
Someone's literally constructing like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, like Duelist Kingdom arena right now.
で、
Which is like, that's
君はど
what's
ちらだと
happening,
思う
huh?
リン。
さあ、一流だろうが三流だろうが知ったことじゃないわ。私のテリトリーでこんなゲスなもの仕掛けたやつなんて、もう。
I walk angrily through the schoolyard. As a magus, I'm not about to mince words, but I can't be satisfied until I properly punish the creator of this boundary field. So whom is it gonna be? I think it's the creepy homeroom teacher, because they showed him for a second, and as soon as I saw it, it's like, that's a villain. After second period, while walking back from the music room, I see a first-year student walking unsteadily. The student is carrying some stack of papers, and it looks like she's having trouble.
手伝うわ、さくら。
Look at this wooby.
遠坂先輩。
I hate that type of voice for characters, I'm gonna be real.
何、プリント？世界史って言ったらうちの担任じゃない。クズキのやつ、女生徒に使いをさせるなんて何考えてんだか。ほら、半分貸して。
Hey, wait, what? Making your girl do this? It's just carrying papers. It's not that hard. They're just papers.
はい。ありがとうございます、先輩。
Oh, she put the gozaimasu in there.
いいっていいって。それじゃあこれ、さくらのクラスまで？クズキ先生のところです。5時があったから回収するって言ってました。
Oh man. Oh geez. This is weird because like I make up my own handouts, and when there's a misspelling on them, which happens, I just say to the kids, guys, just scratch that out. I'm not printing more. Paper costs money. My money. Just scratch it out. It's not that bad.
納得。クズキは融通きかないからね。
Oh my.
一つ誤字があったぐらいで試験を中止させるやつだった。
Yeah, this guy is not me.
試験って学校の試験をですか？そう。あれは去年の中間試験だったかな。みんながガーッとマークシートを塗りつぶしてる時にやってきてね。誤字があるので正しい問題ではなかった。よって試験は中止。後日改めて行うってあの調子で淡々と言ったのよ。
Hey.
私たちも驚いたけど先生方も驚いてね。今でもあれは語り草よ。
Not to break realism. That would get someone super talked to in real life. Because you can't do that.
なんかクズキ先生らしいですね。それ先生、物を教える立場に間違いは許されないって人ですから。
See, and I heavily disagree. I think by showing students that teachers are fallible, we humanize ourselves, which is something that is super important nowadays. Because, legit, there's kids and their parents who look at teachers as like another class of people. And I don't think that's right. I think we need to remind them that we are totally human. Not to get into teacher talk. Let's continue.
クズキのは度が過ぎてるけどね。
Yeah, right? He does go too
そのうち
far.
思い知るわよ。クズキの堅物ぶりったら岩か山かって感じなんだから。遠坂先輩、クズキ先生のことが好きなんですね。先輩がそんな風に言うなんて珍しいです。
Has she given him a single word of praise yet? What?
そう？まあ確かにクズキはもうちょっと柔軟性があればなって思うけど。
I think that, but I also think it's not bad this way. At our school, there's a teacher liked by all students and a teacher feared by all students. The balance between the two works so well, but I think Kazuki-sensei is a good disciplinarian. It's like the stick in the carrot and stick approach. Wait, no, I thought the stick you dangle the carrot on, not that you beat someone with the stick after.
2年になればもっとクズキと顔を合わせるようになるわ。あいつは倫理も受け持ってるし。そんなことよりさくら、ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだけど、いい？何ですか、先輩？昨日の話なんだけど、さくら、見かけない外国人と話してなかった？
She's blushing.
見てたんですか、先輩？たまたま。それであれ何だったの？知り合い？いいえ、それがよくわからない人だったんです。あの人、道に迷ってたみたいでした。
Ah, so she ran away.
そっか。ごめんなさい。少しだけ気になったから。いえ、構いません。ここまででいいです、先輩。あとは届けるだけですから。 れじゃあまたね。
Still don't trust her. Don't trust her. Because once again, I've seen her with them giant yabos, and I ask myself, why? Also claws. The claws are more understandable as a weapon. Now those other two weapons I don't know about. Pass the handouts back to Sakura. As I start to head back into my classroom, I pause.
さくら、最近はどう？
はい、大丈夫。元気です、私。
そう。シンジがまた何かやったら言いなさい。あいつはどってものを知らないから。黙っていると悪化する一方よ。
心配いりませんよ、先輩。兄さん、この頃は優しいんですから。
She says that with such a smile. Let's say anything else. Bid her goodbye once more, and turn my back on the familiar junior. Also, Nissan, brother, in case you are happily and luckily not as involved with this genre as I am. Day ends. Students leave the classroom, and the building gets darker by the second. The sun will set soon. The red sun sets and night falls. There should be no one left in the school. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Being able to leave while the sun is still up. Oh.
始めるわよ、あーちゃん。まずは結界の下調べ。どんな結界かを調べてから消すか残すか決めましょう。
I address my invisible partner. Archer must understand as I sense him nodding. A boundary field is something that protects its caster. You could call it a geographical magic, in which one knits a line of magic across a land to change the interior. Infinite different effects are possible within a boundary field. There are all sorts of boundary field, from ones that conceal the area from people's eyes, to ones that limit the use of magic within them. The most aggressive of all are one that oppress life forms within it. The boundary field laid over a school is of that kind. It is not yet complete. Once it is, everyone in the school should fall unconscious. Well, that's one way to start a fight in a school. But something like this won't affect me. After all, a boundary field is something targeted not at me, but at the place I am in. Such an indirect magical intervention has no effect on magi, who have magical energy throughout their bodies. A weak current flowing through the air will only be repelled by a strong current like myself. So this boundary field has a different intention. I don't know what kind of person set up this boundary field. His intention is not to defeat a master. It's hard to believe that his target is everyone in this school. There's only one reason to do something like that. Put them all to sleep and swipe their wallets. Unbelievably, this guy is, or a massive pervert. I search the school building and emerge onto the rooftop to finish. It's dark outside. It's 8 o'clock now, way past the school closing time, which is 6. The only people still in the school are me and Archer. Well, arguably one of them is only a person.
これで7つ目か。とりあえずここが起点みたいね。
Ooh. An 8-stroke mark is openly drawn on the roof. Purplish character only visible to magi is something I've never seen before, engraved with something unknown.
参ったな。これ私の手には負えない。
What is with the strange conception pattern on that? You see that, right? The person who set up this boundary field didn't think about anything. He didn't think, but the boundary field is bound with amazing skill. I can temporarily drain magical energy from this boundary field, but I cannot eliminate the boundary field itself. Boundary... How many... 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. 5 times boundary field appears on this page. Boundary field can be reactivated just by having the caster put more magical energy into it again. Archer says nothing. Been quiet ever since we came onto the rooftop, probably because he too recognizes the power of this boundary field. This boundary field doesn't just drain one's strength. Once activated, it would literally dissolve all the people within it. What? That is horrible. There are boundary fields that drain physical and mental strength from people within them. But the boundary field laid out over the school is on a completely different level. This is a soul eater. It is a Bloodfort. That name is so cool, that dissolves people within it and claims the souls that seep out. That is horrible. Since ancient times, souls have been hard to handle. Even though they're believed to exist and are necessary for magic, only one magus has ever understood the soul. Souls are only things to be investigated or things to move into containers. Much like my leftover supper, of course. That's the worst it's ever been for these videos. I apologize. It's incomprehensible not merely to suck them out, but also to collect them in a single place. It's because a magus has no use for them, even if they were to collect this unconvertible energy. There's a reason it must be.
あーちゃん、あなたたちってそういうもの？
What? I asked coldly.
ご推察の通りだ。我々は基本的に霊体だと言っただろう。故に食事は第二ないし第三要素となる。
Feeding souls to spirits? What is this? A mobile gacha game? No, but really, it's incredible how perfect this whole universe is laid out for mobile
君た
stuff.
ちが肉を栄養とするように、サーバントは精神と魂を栄養とする。
So then what have you been eating, dude?
栄養を取ったところで基本的な能力は変わらないが、取り入れれば取り入れるほ
It's
ど
literally...
つまり魔力の貯蔵量が上がっていく。
It's literally feed us and we level up. This is insane. This is just a gacha. Yes. To strengthen your servant, you must attack people indiscriminately.
マスターから提供される魔力だけじゃ足りないってこと？
足りなくはないが、大いに越したことはない。実力が劣る場合、弱点を武士で補うのが戦争だろう。周囲の人間からエネルギーを奪うのはマスターとしては基本的な戦略だ。そういった意味で言えば、この結界は効率がいい。
Archer is saying that if I want to win, I should kill people and steal their strength. How simple. I already knew that. That's why I think I know which path I am going to choose.
それ勘に触るわ。二度と口にしないで、あーちゃん。
I say so while staring at the mark. For some reason, Archer sounds happy as he confidently answers.
同感だ。私
Oh,
も
that's
真似をす
good.
る
We're
つ
on
も
the
りは
same
ない。
page.
さて、それじゃ消そうか。無駄だろうけど、とりあえず邪魔をするぐらいにはなる。
I approach the mark and extend my left arm. This seems like a bad idea. The magic crest on my left arm is the Book of Magic passed down the Tosaka family. I switch on my sense. I push magical energy into my magic crest. Read the part that explains the elimination of boundary fields, and all I have to do is activate it. Eliminate surgical extraction second section. I touch the surface with my left hand and let my magical energy flow out. This will at least wash the color off the mark, but...
なんだよ、消しちまうのかもったいねえ。
Is it gonna be relearning? Suddenly, as if to stop the erasure of the boundary field, a voice echoes over. I quickly stand up and turn around. I know you! I know him! That's Kahulin, isn't it? And I only know that. This is funny. I only know that because I had my kids do, in school, read a story about the ancient hero Kahulin for a English project, and upon Googling info about it, all I got was pictures of him. Thanks, Fate. You've ruined history. I can't... Finding information on the original Kahulin hero from Irish legend was way tougher thanks to this dude. I quickly stand up and turn around. On top of the water tower, in the sky 10 meters away, a guy is looking down at me. Deep ultramarine that melts into the night. His grin is wild, and a bestial smell carries on the wind. The stare of the beast is a cool one. The man in blue looks at me like an old friend, even in this situation.
これあなたの仕業？
いや、小細工を労するのは魔術師の役割だ。俺たちはただ命じられたまま戦うのみ。
Casual, but his voice is filled with murderous intent. This guy can see Archer.
やっぱりサーバント。
そうとも。で、それがわかるお嬢ちゃんは俺の敵ってことでいいのかな？
My spine freezes. A normal light tone of voice. And it's colder than everything I've heard, scary enough to make me vomit. Ooh, inverted colors. I can't tell how I should move or what my best course is, but my reason is telling me absolutely not to fight this man right here.
ほう、大したもんだ。何もわからねえようで要点は抑えてやがる。ああ、失敗したなこりゃ。面白がって声をかけるんじゃなかったぜ。
The man raises his arm. It happens in an instant. The arm that held nothing until now. Now holds a red weapon 2 meters long. I jump to the side without thinking. I can't spare the time to consider that I can't jump full force while on a rooftop. I just jump with full force to the side as if trying to smash the fence. A whirlwind brushes past my hair. Barely made it. Oh geez, big action scene. He rushed me in an eye blink and mercilessly slashed at the space I just occupied. The blue whirlwind pursues me. There are no escapes. The fence is behind me, to my sides. No, I won't make it. Whoa, what is... My response is fast. I run the magic crest on my left arm and assemble the magic in a single measure. It enlightens my body and adjusts gravity. In this instant, my body becomes as light as a feather, and I leap. I jump over the fence and fall from the rooftop. A really, really well done action scene. Like, seriously, so far at least. The wind and pressure push against my body. 15 meters to the ground, 1.7 seconds until landing. No, that's too slow, he'll catch up. Atlas. I let Archer take the impact landing and start to run as soon as my feet touch the ground. First, I have to change location. We have to go somewhere we can move around freely, not a small space like a rooftop. We have to move to a large field with no obstacles, to play the archers in my strengths. Well, thankfully we have this large school field. I run from the rooftop to the school ground in less than 7 seconds. It's more than 100 meters. My speed is so fast that normal people would only see a blur. I'm sorry, just imagining her run like Sonic the Hedgehog is something spectacular. But that's...
Yeah, 本気でいい足だ。ここで仕留めるのはいささかもったいなさすぎるか。
You two have both a high crotch and a weird face shape. Meaningless against a servant. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. At the moment I step back, Archer steps in front, taking form. A cloudy night. In Archer's hands is a short sword that reflects the weak moonlight.
The
man crooks his mouth.
いいね。そうこなくっちゃ。話が早いやつは嫌いじゃない。
A large whirlwind. That's the weapon swung at me on the roof. The blood-red crimson lance that tried to mercilessly slaughter me. Yeah, well, Lancer, yeah. I know he goes by that too. But I know his real name. No?
って感じじゃねえな。何者だ、てめえ。
Yes, and that's a saber. No, that's not a saber. It's really weird. I expected this to be way more Saber, and yet we've seen the Saber once, and everyone else is like, yo, what? That's not a Saber. There's no sign of his previous casual demeanor. In response to Lancer, full of murderous intent, Archer remains silent. The distance between the two is about 5 meters. The weapon in Lancer's hand is about 2 meters. For that man with the bestial smell, I feel like the remaining 3 meters are meaningless.
まっとうな一騎打ちをするタイプじゃねえなてめえは。ってことはアーチャーか。
Archer doesn't respond to the sneering voice either. Confronting each other, strangely, are red and blue, almost like Oni, if you will. The two counterfeit colored knights are already watching for the other's clinching blow.
いいぜ。好みじゃねえが、出会ったからにはやるだけだ。そら、獲物を出せよ、アーチャー。これでも礼はわきまえているからな。それぐらいは待っている。
Oh, this is really embarrassing. Archer does not respond. There's nothing to say to an enemy he must defeat. The steel on his back seems to declare so. That steel back of his, rather. That makes me realize I'm being stupid. Archer's just waiting for my word, my command. They're just Pokemon.
アーチャー、
I talk to his back without approaching him.
手助けはしないわ。あなたの力、ここで見せて。
Is that a laugh? He grins as if to answer my words, and the Red Knight dashes forward. Twirling gusts of wind. Short sword in hand, the red bullet launches.
バカが。
What meets him is a blue spear thrust. If the dashing archer is a raging wind, the responding spearhead is a divine wind. The sword is swung, a swing to deflect a thrust. Archer parries the thrust of that high-speed lance with his short sword. The one in red stops. The enemy did not permit Archer's rush. The enemy doesn't even let him get within 2 meters, the range of his spear. For a long weapon, distance is always preferable. As Lancer has a weapon almost 2 meters long, he only needs to attack when the enemy comes into his range. Thrusting at an approaching enemy is easier than moving out yourself. But even so, Lancer closes the distance himself and doesn't even allow Archer to move forward.
たわけ。旧兵風情が接近戦を挑んだな。
Yeah, what is this? Fire Emblem Echoes? Heyo. His temper is like a burning flame. Lancer closes in with each blow with no thought of stopping. With a long weapon, it's suicidal to close in on an enemy. The spearman's tactic is to use their long range to defeat the enemy and win the battle. So, as Lancer is just advancing unchecked, he doesn't have a chance of winning.
嘘。
But that's just by the book. Lancer's lance shows no vulnerabilities as it strikes for the throat, shoulders, forehead, and heart. Thrusts so fast, even the after images are blurred. As each strike of his lance repels, rebuffs, and pushes back Archer, any one of his thrusts could be a final blow. But even as a bowman, Archer is a servant. No ordinary attack can be a final blow. Well, it's gotta be a big dumb anime special attack if it's gonna be. That was a sound. Having repelled the lance aimed at his forehead, Archer closes in with speed superior to Lancer's lance. Based on its shape, you might think that the main attack of a lance is a thrust. The basic strength of lances and swings. Why are we getting a weapon tutorial? This is because a wide swing used in long range does not allow the enemy to dodge by stepping back. A partial retreat does not allow escape, and an attempt to counterattack will only result in a slashed stomach. But simply going forward will end up with a smashed rib from the long shaft of the lance. Is this Soul Calibur? Archer and Lancer are similarly built. It's hard for Archer with no heavy armor to step into range of a lance swung like a whirlwind. But thrusts are a different story. A blazing fast thrust certain to strike you is certainly scary. But as long as the attack targets a point, there are many ways to avoid it once you see it. As Archer did just then, hitting the shaft of the approaching lance to redirect it slightly creates an opening. Oh, I see what he did. It must be because he underestimated a bowman. The advantage of a long weapon is the length and freedom of its range. Once the Lancer has discarded these advantages himself, his defeat is... I'm amazed at how well this conveys action in a visual novel format. I mean, it's like an action in a story, I guess. The one in red stops. A nightmare like time is reversing. The thrust is faster than the previous ones. Archer tries to parry the blow, but he gets flicked away along with his weapon. There are no openings in Lancer's attack. No, not just that. The thrusts increase in speed and power without limit. It becomes a final blow even for a servant. We were the ones that underestimated him. For that servant, for Lancer's weapon, there are no general rules about lances. Who could even parry continuous attacks without space to breathe between them? Archer manages to retreat a bit and parries. As a result, the distance between them opens up a little. That distance. Lancer used that distance as a runway to launch an even more powerful attack. The raging continuous attack is only a repetition of that, but the blows themselves are godlike. 10 blows already. No, it must actually be many times more than that. The heavy rain of lance pours with yet more strength, trying to skewer Archer to death. It's not fast, but it's just skill. It thrusts like a waterfall with no change in speed. What can Archer do now as he's on the defensive? With such a short sword, he can only parry the lance. He has no way to close in on Lancer and continues to retreat. May I provide a suggestion? That is throwing the sword. A vacuum of steel unfolds. Support. I have to back Archer up while my throat won't respond. My magic is poor aim. Unless Archer gets far away from Lancer, I will hit him with my magic as well. Such an opening would only increase Lancer's advantage. And besides, frankly, I'm captivated. This is a battle between servants. This is the Holy Grail War itself, where we use heroic spirits, the highest rank of familiar, whom we would never otherwise obtain. Servants. Why are we doing this again? Familiars of different classes that obey the 7 masters. These are the highest ranked familiars called heroic spirits that the Holy Grail summons. So it's misleading to call them familiars. Originally, familiars were just beings that ran errands for the Magus. Imagine perhaps a cat in boots. I will imagine that. Or a cute white bird. Or a black dog that doesn't obey its master, or something like that. Familiars that a mere Magus can summon are of that level. Familiars are just familiars. They are only mascots that run errands for their masters, so they cannot be beings stronger than their masters. Servants are different. They are the most powerful beings. Even for sorcerers, of which there are only 5 in the world, it would be impossible to form a contract with them. It's not that the summoning is hard, or that even the ability of the servant surpasses that of Magus. Servants themselves are beings above magic. I'll make it clear. Servants are heroes from the past. Myth, legend, fable, history. Fiction or not, the superhuman beings who gain concrete existence in folklore are what we call heroes. A hero that becomes eternal in people's minds is no longer a human after death and is promoted to another form of existence. I like that idea a lot. Humans who bring about miracles, save people, and achieve great deeds are called heroes even after their death. After being called so, they are promoted to heroic spirits after their death and become guardians of humanity. It doesn't matter whether these people existed in reality or only in stories. It is people's minds that create a hero. Oh, so the heroes are just perceived. So like the perception of the people is what makes them okay. People's wishes that this is how things should be give them form and set them up as real. Yeah. Authenticity does not matter. They can have form as long as they have fame as a legend and people have faith. The ultimate ideal humans have created, the greatest human people have created. These are the heroes, the heroic spirits. And of course, since they are beyond human, they cannot be controlled by humans. A Magus usually borrows their power only to mimic them. They can't summon the heroic spirits themselves. But the Holy Grail made that impossibility into reality. It summons the heroic spirit beyond human control and turns it into a familiar obedient to the master. That nonsense is proof the Holy Grail is almighty. And with the passing of years ignored, the heroic spirits are summoned. The most recent from 100 years ago, the oldest from the ancient days. Okay, 100 years limit, got it, makes sense. So that means Let's see here. This takes place in 2004. 2004, so that would be the 1904. I'm going to type in 1904 major deaths to see who the newest one that we can get here. Let's see here. 1904 deaths. Wow, there's no deaths. Let's see here. We can have Frederick the First, Duke of Altland, because of course. Wow, there's no one on here that I recognize. This joke is not going anywhere that I expected it to go. I was honestly expecting me to just type it in and I would learn immediately, but I'm looking up all these people and realizing that I don't know any of them. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna pick one at random. I'm gonna flip through, and then that's gonna be okay. Braulio Oro Vincanto was the first bishop of the Diocese of Pinar del Rio. Well, that's him. He's Archer. Confirmed. 7 heroic spirits obey each of the 7 masters, protect them, and eliminate the masters of the enemy. Heroes from every age and country are revived into the present day to kill one another for supremacy. That is why this ritual is called the Holy Grail War. There they go, they're still going while we monologue. But it seems the Holy Grail has its limits too. Even the Holy Grail cannot indiscriminately call unto the spirit-like beings. Just as a form invented by humans is required for the imaginary 6th element known as the... Wait. Hold the phone, my dude. Hold that phone. Are you saying there is... I will read this sentence. Just as a form invented by humans is required for the imaginary 6th element, known as the devil, to take form. The devil is an element? The heroic spirits also need a form to live in this world. That form is their temporary name, and the way they exist in this world. The Holy Grail has furnished... Okay. The Holy Grail has furnished classes so that the heroic spirits may take form more easily, and it only summons the heroic spirits that match these classes. It's like a passport to the present, as it sets up role as a familiar in advance. By allowing the summoned heroic spirit to take on that role, it helps the spirit to take form. If there are 7 masters chosen by the Holy Grail, there are 7 servants obeying these masters. There are 7 furnished classes. Knight of the Sword, Saber. Knight of the Lance, Lancer. Knight of the Bow, Archer. Mounted Soldier, Rider. Magus, Caster. Silent Killer, Assassin. Mad Warrior, Berserker. Is there also Judge? I remember someone telling me Judge is one of them. Only the heroic spirits with attributes of these classes are summoned to the present to obey the master, become a servant. This is the servant system, a summoning a contract with a heroic spirit beyond human control to win the miracle beyond human grasp. The ultimate competition, held only on this ground, and the one and only Holy Grail. They do it. A loud crash. The short sword that deflected Lancer's lance flies from Archer's hand. Oh, this ain't good. This is Lancer's technique. A straight thrust that turns into a sweep at Archer's wrist. It was a blow that Archer could not avoid, even if he had seen it coming. There is no effective way of pairing a lance with a sword. A strong rebuff only results in a stronger counterattack, and a weak rebuff does not create any openings. Gonna be real, I have no idea what the word rebuff means, unless you're like rebuffing yourself in a video game. The important aspect of the battle between a sword and a lance lies in defeating the enemy when he's at the wrong range. There's no hesitation in Lancer. His movement to push Archer back stops. He must intend to end the match in a single instant. The stares of the firmly placed Lancer and the swordless Archer clash. In that instant, the lance is thrust just like a flash of light. It can't even be seen. Forehead, neck, and heart. 3 shots are launched, any one a fatal blow. But the flash, too fast to be seen, is repelled by a shining blade. In Archer's hand is the short sword again. A sword like before, a Chinese sword like a hatchet. But the biggest difference is... Oh!
二等使いか
Oh, this is cool! Oh, this is really cool. He has a black sword and a white sword, and they're yin and yang. Oh, that's so cool! A pair of swords in his hands are matched swords, mirror image of each other. Well, not really. Wait a second. Is he gonna make him into a bow by putting them together a la Kid Icarus?
旧兵風情が剣士の真似事とはな
Lancer's lance flies. Cool. As if to finish Archer off, the lance moves faster and faster. Oh, these effects. The clashing sounds are like well-orchestrated music. 2 steels clashing against each other, clanging rather. The sparking clashes increase in rhythm without pause. The battle of the 2 is like a vacuum. It sucks in the air around them, and it seems like anything approaching them would be cut into pieces. In reality, it only lasts an instant, but for me looking on, it seems to take an infinitely long time. Lancer tries not to let Archer near him, while Archer advances using his swords as a shield. Over 100 blows have been thrown, and Archer loses a sword every time. But it's only for a moment, as Archer has a sword in his hand in the next instant, forcing Lancer back a little each time. Lancer finally admits his carelessness, that even though he doesn't know who he is before him, even though he doesn't know who is before him, he'll be the loser if he dismisses him as a mere bowman. The distance widens. Probably to recover, Lancer puts a large distance between them. His speed is extraordinary. Lancer's charge was out of this world, but it was too slow compared to Lancer. The movement of his retreat had a panther-like speed and agility.
27それだけ弾き飛ばしてもまだあるとはな
Wait. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything, because I... Look, I've heard of something. I've heard of a technique that I never even realized and connected is part of fate. So... if this is what oh man. Okay, well, you know what? It's okay. Lancer mutters in irritation. It's more like confusion. I feel the same way. According to Father, a servant carries only one weapon. Their weapon is filled with magical energy, so it's not something that can be created one after another like Archer is doing. Servants are heroes that sublimate the spirits after death, equaling the holy spirits. Put another way, they are like devils or angels. They are powerful familiars on their own. Their most powerful weapon is their proof of heroism, a magical item called their Noble Phantasm. A Noble Phantasm is a weapon or armor, okay, that's interesting, the servant used when they are a hero and is treated like a last resort. It's a final smash. The Noble Phantasm is the one and only weapon for a servant. It's because the Noble Phantasm is an ultimate weapon without equal. The lance that Lancer is using will show its power as a Noble Phantasm when Lancer deems it necessary. Noble Phantasm is an impressive weapon by itself. Its true ability is to release all the power using its true name. Heroes' weapons which rule over all others, which have killed gods and dragons. Servants activate their Noble Phantasms using their magical energy. It's much like magic. Servants recreate the destruction in legend using the Noble Phantasm as a catalyst. Noble Phantasms are never disposable. Swords that Archer brought out must be excellent, but they cannot be his Noble Phantasm. He is the servant Archer. So the Noble Phantasm he conceals must be a bow.
どうしたランサー様子見とは君らしくないな先ほどの勢いはどこに行った
Alright, as we got to the end of the fight and we have approached about the 1 hour mark. So thank you all for joining us, and next time we will continue with some more Fate Stay Night. Oh, I was gonna put a spoilery title because I know what his thing is called, and it's so cool, but I'm not going to. We're gonna call it, Lancer. Is this Delta Rune? Oh, that's gonna get people mad. We'll see you next time for some more, guys. Ciao.